Hey, I'm Kev. Welcome back to MotoGP 19 as we're heading to the Shark Helmets Grand Prix de France in Le Mans. So, free practice 3, Leopard at the top with a 47.2 ahead of teammate Ramirez. Leopard 1-2, then Canet, Mazia, and Tane rounds out the top 5 ahead of Suzuki, Vietti, McPhee, Fujiko and Sasaki. Teammates doing around the top 10 ahead of Mino, Tuba, Binder, and Igara as Kev Stone down in 24th. He's struggling around here in the Mans. Just 3/10 of Canon shoes in last. So in combined 3 practice sessions, your top 14 includes all the riders you've said: McPhee, Sasaki, Binder, Arbolino. The last going through with a 48.3. Incredibly tight field. Just 9/10 to last, 8/10 to last. And Stone 6/10 off making it through down in 26th. He's got some work to do in qualifying 1. As you can see, the 14 who have made it through, Stone down in 26th. He's got some work to do. So remember the rest who didn't make it through. 79, 75, 21 and 54, Riccardo Rossi. Let's see if Stone can upset one of them. Get through the qualifying 2. So here goes. Stone for 2 laps. Beat through into qualifying 2. And he's achieved the objective of the top 20. 48.5 he's got the beat. Easy to run wide. Hit that outside curb like Stone has. Oh, that's messed up this lap. He's going to need a second bite of the cherry. The last couple of corners where you rejoin the grand old Circuit de la Sarthe. Across the line. 49 flat, so he's sneaking through at the moment. He needs to get in the 48s, probably mid 48s. Let's see if he can gain time in the final set to clip the curb there. Smash the curb on the inside. Nice and smooth for the final couple corners towards the line. 48.9, that's not too good an improvement. Might have to take this third and final lap as well just to make it through. Stone using all that curbing. Right up there time-wise. Chucking everything at the downhill right-hander. Including the kitchen sink. Can he stay wide with the curb on the inside? He can. The bike naturally drifting wide. Let's see if he's there time-wise. He is. Just lost a couple of tenths in that sector. So virtually comes to a standstill in the middle of the corner, but nice smooth exit in second. Just smoother torque applied there. Application of power in the high gearing. It's all beautifully through the chicane, just 2/10 down. This could be the lap then. Needs to avoid the inside curb there. Does. Chucks the bike nicely at the left. Just the final couple corners to go. Smashes it at the curb towards the line. And fastest. That's it, Stone. Pulls it out. Lopez in second. On shoot. Last in practice. Qualifying hero on the KTM ahead of Rossi. So Garcia misses out. Cornfield. Agora. Fenati. Fernandez. Arenas. So many good riders. With Perez in last. One lap of glory then for Stone in qualifying 2. Just 3 minutes remaining. 47.4 for Mazia. Now that's a marker. Stone all over the curbing. Nice on the power though. Let's go downhill. 3/10 down. Bit wide. Set up the apex. Oh, he's been aggressive, isn't he? Maybe a bit too aggressive. 1.3 down. For some reason, it really does tighten out in the middle of that corner. Like you got the camber drifting you away in the first spot, and then you just see a curb in the middle of it. As Stone isn't getting this lap, yeah, invalid lap. He's got to have one more go, isn't he? See if he can somehow get an improbable 47, but he's got a rider in front. So here we go then. It really is the last chance. He doesn't have a chance after this. It's 49.2 invalid. That's despite cruising the final sector as well. So there's Stone, nice and smooth for the first chicane. That's the best he's done it. Just 2/10 back. Very encouraging first sector. And that's where he's normally been of these next two sectors. That's the distance back he normally is. The rider he's challenging. Let's see if we can keep that up then. 7/10 back. They made a short shift up to second to get the smooth exit. Now into the final sector. Got to hit his marks here. That's nice and smooth, a second back. So still set for a mid 48. Let's go for the final sector. Oh, a bit wide. Go flat through the final corner. And the run to the line. So it's Mazzi at the top, ahead of Canet and Delaport, and Antonelli, Tuber, McPhee on the second row ahead of Vanetti, Mino and Binder. There's all blowing around at the top 10 of Rodrigo and Suzuki, Ramirez, Sasaki and Stone, the teammates together on the fifth row ahead of Lopez, Rossi and Onju. So the four who qualified through ended up in the four same places, didn't they? Oh no, Onju was third, wasn't he, ahead of Rossi, but still, bottom four. Let's see if it's better in the race. So looking at the grid then. Let's see what everyone chose. Soft mediums. Soft from Tuber. Tyre is an issue, and as you'll see, Stone's gone soft medium as well. Mediums for his teammates, should I say, Sasaki and McPhee. Medium soft from Garcia. That's a bit of a gamble. But it's mostly soft medium and medium. So tyre not an issue. Perez again go medium soft as well. Got a couple of gamblers, but Stone isn't one of them. To get underway. Again, bogged down at start of this 11-lap race. He's lost the position to the outside. So that's Lopez, isn't it? Or is it Garcia? Going to the first pool corners. Oh, Stone with aggressive move down the inside of his teammate as well. Up into 12. Nice lunge. Down to 13th. So a couple of riders very wide. Not sure what they're trying to do in that. So again, 2 out wide. So he's got all the anchors on the Stone. But holds on to 12th. Got Ramirez and Masaki behind. Onshu. With an electric start from the KTM. It's once again no braking for Stone. So down to 13th, but maybe temporary. Look at this slipstream. They're setting up for some engine upgrades. We might get that next time out in Mugello, where you definitely need some engines. Well, nicely down the inside 412 ahead of Vanetti. Poor start from the Italian. Look at Onshu going for a top 10 as the Turkish rider. Having fun here. Shevchenko and Garcia battling over the wood spoon. Ramirez as well. What's happened to the Spaniards? Smithy in the top 5. Herminio and Binder. Valmassia leads ahead of Antonelli, Canet, Suzuki. Also got Rodrigo Arbolono and Tuba in the top 10. Just in front, as you can see. Good exit, and look at Onshu into the top 10 ahead of Tuba, is he? Well, battling with Tuba, Binder gone very wide. There you go, that's how you feed in the power. Ramirez up to 24th in his comeback. Stone shoved wide. Says back off, rider. Enough of this pushing business. See the Italian. Stone holding a nice tight line. He's actually gaining. And the riders in front. Fanati down in 20th, battling his Farrier Time Foggier. Nightmare for the veteran in the early stages. As well, Stone clipping the curb again. Instead of Portia behind. Poor start for Leopard. So hit or Stone again. Bit all over the place at the moment. So trying to get on the power. 49.1. Oh, look at this! Slipstream power past the KTM into 11th. Nati up to 27th, head of Salak. Further down the field. Tyre selection paying out so far on this third lap. Onshu battling with Della Portia. It's got Binder 9/10 in front. Onshu 7/10 behind. Let's see if Stone can push for a top 10 here. There's Onshu dropping like a stone on this lap. Gone from fighting for the top 10 to fighting for a point now. Smino battling for a podium alongside his fellow Tan Antonelli. Few famous up to 21st. Vanetti, what a poor race for the VR46 crew. I was trying to be in the top 20. Wouldn't have thought that after qualifying. There's all time penalty. 2/10? For what? Is it anything? You cost yourself 2/10 there. For taking that line. It's Cornfield into the points. Onshu out of here. I guess it started for the KTM man, but that's it. So a bit wide. .49 flat. The top 10 imposing themselves on this race. And Stone not able to keep up. Sasaki up ahead of Della Portia into 30. Ramirez up to 18 ahead of Lopez. What a comeback from the last for Ramirez. Stone sees the top 10 in front, 2.2 in front. So I just can't get the bike slowed down through the double right. Therefore, battling with Rossi. Fancying a couple of points. Nick on the VR46 crew battling into the top 20. It's Canet battling with Antonelli at the front. Still 2.2 back from Binder. Bit of a frustrating gap. As Binder not got the pace of the top 9. Kind of in our own realms here, the South African and the Andorran. It's all very wide there. It's not a 49-1. Lost 4 tenths in that final sector. Gone to that 5. So it's a bit messy, but he's gained a 10th on Binder somehow. He's got a second gap to corner for Barnes. Ramirez ahead of his teammate in 13th. Spaniard on a mission. After what happened on the first lap. Up to 12th now behind Cornfield. Watch out, Stone. Got an angry Spaniard behind you. Porter back ahead of Ramirez. Here comes Cornfield as well. Oh, I've got a bit of a trail behind Stone here. .1 back of Binder. As we approach second half of this race, here come the Leopards. Attack 1 from Della Portia. It's all very wide there. Still can't break into 48. This is frustrating. Just slowing and Binder as well, so not really gaining on him. Just eking out that gap. Thought after practice, it might be in the mid 48s race time wise. Just holding a consistent 40, low 49. So here comes Della Portia down the inside. And he's at halfway mark of the race. Stone down the inside. I get him on the exit. Oh, they nudge. Rubbing elbows. Rubbing leathers. And look at the straight line speed of that Leopard. So Stone trying to hold it around the outside. He's going to have to give it up. Down to 12. Might have allowed Ramirez down the inside as well. Whoa, hello. Not everyone's allowed in this ramshackle. Get out of here, Kornfeld. Oh, he's been nudged from behind, Stone. Almost into the back of Kornfeld in the final couple of corners. He's got the run on the Czech rider. So back up to 13th. The Leopards have escaped though. That's disappointing to see. Sasaki now ahead of Kornfeld. So very wide, Stone. Hold on to it. This is the part of the race where he's perhaps going to struggle. Kornfeld down to 17th. How about him with Leopard? God, he must have Stone this race. You get extinguished from the points. Look at Onshu now, down to 25th. So Leopards, look at that, just a couple of seconds quicker per lap. How you meant it still with that? So that was messy. That was very messy. Now he's got Rossi behind. Not that Rossi. Does seem to hold it in this last sector, does. Does Stone. Let's go see up to 17th. There you go, 48.6. That's what we want to see. How damn time he got into those. On the 7th lap of the race as well, on this soft medium compound combination. Just hitting its stride, maybe. Strangely. I mean, we saw that with the mediums last time out in Spain. Started to get good around this time of the race as well. Doesn't matter what you have on the bike. Start just to speed up around this time? Not sure. Shevchenko battling with Onshu. Really battling over 24th. You know, it's so prized. There's Rossi battling with Sasaki, a second back. But the news is that Stone is keeping up with their parts in front, relatively. They catch up to Binder. So he raced towards the line. 49 for that. Oh, he's dropped back down again. It's Garcia battling with Sasaki. Masaki battling with his fellow Japanese rider for 28th though. Runa's down in 25th, battling with Yurchenko. As we've got just under 3 laps to go. It's been a war here in France. Early stages just battling through the order. And then just to hold on to it pace-wise as once again clobbering that inside curve. It's so difficult to get that apex right. It's just a bit later than you think. It's He's called out Stone a couple of times, such as this double right. That's what the hell is going on in front. That's a weird amalgamation. It's a bit trippy in front. There's the focus for the apex eventually. Still got an 8/10 gap behind as well. It's comfortable enough. Ahead of Rossi and Co. Antonelli across the line. Good thing that rear got out the exact right moment there, where he had to get out the throttle. 48.9. Now the out times have been much more consistent this race. That's good to see. Even if they're a bit slow, consistency's improving. Now we had that one poor lap where he really battled it out with the Leopards, but apart from that, and Kornfeld, much better. As he just got 2 laps to go, and here comes Rossi. Is that a bit of a nudge, maybe? So the Leopard to call up to Binder. Dear Borto Bars, the South African. Suzuki up to 17th, ahead of Garcia. McPhee battling for 6th. His top 5 run over. It's all a bit wide there. Front power nice and early though. They've got just over a lap to go. Rossi battling with Suzuki. Lopez battling with Kornfeld behind into 14th. Spaniard fancying some points. Would have been lurking outside them for virtually all the race. That's 49.4, slight dip in that time. But it's been a race full of pressure. It might not seem like it. Had a number of riders on this tail of this race, as Stone. Including his teammates, Suzuki, Kornfeld, the Leopards, Rossi, Italian teenager, Vietti, and VR46 crew, but Onshu as well, his KTM. I know he kind of dropped like a stone after the early stage. You can see battling for 24th with Fogger, the other VR46 machine. Stone's kept it up, kept the pace up. His slow, consistent pace. Still making the odd mistakes. The pace has been much more consistent. That's good to see. It's getting to a rhythm on this Moto3 bike. I mean, he should have instantly. I mean, it's slightly better version of the Red Bull Rookies Cup bike as Kornfeld a second back. As Antonelli wins. Ahead of Canet and Mazia. Who's coming in 13th is the big question, of course. It's Kornfeld, oh, he's in the points. Chopped out of it. But he is 13th. As Antonelli wins by just under half a second over Canet, and Suzuki in third. Great race from the Japanese right ahead of Mino and Mazia with McPhee. Quite a distant 6th in the end, ahead of Tua by 6/10, who was pretty close company with Rodrigo and Arbolono. They're bored to win in the battle. The top 10 ahead of Ramirez and Binder. And for Stone, 20 seconds back, including the penalty. So that's around 5 seconds slower than in a res. So considering the pace deficit from the outset compared to a res, that's a decent performance, I would say, especially on the bike that's still developing. With Lopez around the second back, I thought he was under real pressure in the end, but really not. As he wins the battle against Kornfeld, so does Rossi. We've got to say Kornfeld down in 17th in the end. He got mugged by a couple of corners. Look at Salak in 18th, less than a second off a point. Same for Booth Amos as well, as they're virtually tied at the line. Bernardi as well close behind. Sasaki, Vanetti, Fernandez, Foggia, Arenas, Onshu. What a train from, what is that, 14th down? Yeah, 14th down to 26th. As you've got Japanese riders there, Yurchenko, Perez in last. So in the Riders' Championship, it's Canet ahead of Della Porta by 21 points, with Antonelli in third, Mazio in fourth, Mino, Suzuki up to sixth ahead of Ramirez, Tuber up a couple of places ahead of Stone now. Majuga up a couple of places. There's Booth Amos outside the top 10 now. McPhee up to 12, just 5 points behind his teammate. As you can see, is down 3 places. Same for Fanati. Not the season the Italian would have wanted his comeback. Lopez ahead of Arenas. Rossi with his first point of the season up to 24th. Just 5 riders not scored points so far this season. And in the Teams Championship, it is Simoncelli. Team Simoncelli by a single point ahead of Leopard since their double podium. And then you got Petronas into the top 5 by 9 points ahead of Green Power. Grassini up into 9th ahead of Estrella Galizia and VR46, as he achieved everything he needed to. Did Stone, not the best rider in the race though, or in qualifying, so some pace to find definitely around them on. And he achieved all of the practice objectives though. Once again, maximum progress. So I wonder where we're going to put all of this on. Definitely need to put it on the engines. And then full injection flow improvement for next time. Improve the ECU managing direct flow injection. I like that they actually put the effort in to explain the improvements. It would be like, yeah, here's an engine improvement like they have previously. Nice to see this. Could actually, if we take this off, could actually improve the frame by a couple maybe. But we definitely need to improve the engine, especially around the power circuit in Italy next time around Mugello, where their home hero will also be coming off the back of a victory in Le Mans ahead of Dovi, who had some rear chatter problems all weekend long. Well, Alex Marquez avenged his brother's defeat in MotoGP by winning Moto2. So word from the star, should I say, of Moto3. As Anthony talks about Kev, Stone's rider still has to go, but he's got what it takes to be a potential champion. So Anthony just repeating what was it Canet said earlier in the season. But at least it's another points finish for the young Red Bull Rookies Cup champion rider. Next time it'll be one of the favourite circuits on the calendar, the fast flowing Mugello circuit in Italy. So I'm watching. We'll find out if Stone can survive the Yellow Fever next time.